For the first time in years, Canada's murder rate has gone up. Statistics Canada says it increased by about 7% in 2011. The CBC's Duncan McHugh has the details for us from Vancouver. Duncan.
Peter, police across Canada reported 598 homicides in 2011, 44 more than 2010, an increase that can't be blamed on gangs or guns.
Floyd Wiebe has been blogging about murders in Winnipeg ever since his son TJ was killed 10 years ago.
Cameron Jack Walker, 16 years old, only 16.
Scrolling through the names of victims, he isn't surprised. Winnipeg remains Canada's murder capital.
I only really think of one thing when I hear statistics. I think of the families behind those statistics.
In 2011, Manitoba reported the country's highest homicide rate for the 5th year in a row, followed by Saskatchewan and Alberta. Nationally, about 27% of homicides were committed with a firearm, the lowest rate in almost 50 years. By comparison, 35% of homicides were stabbings, 5% more than last year, which is why the overall murder rate is up. This criminologist says knife violence is also a growing problem in countries such as Britain and Australia.
People are picking up a knife and settling their differences by stabbing a person who they're having the argument with, as opposed to shooting them, which is, let's say a more American way of approaching the issue.
So, as sensational as today's RCMP announcement was, 4 men charged with first-degree murder in connection with 3 gang-related homicides, including a gruesome decapitation. In fact, gang-related homicides have declined in Canada for 3 years running. This Calgary homicide officer credits prevention work by gang squads.
We're able to get involved in situations before they escalate to the point of serious violence.
My money is on this being a blip for some reason, as opposed to any indication of a long-term trend.
One more trend, fewer and fewer murders are committed by strangers, just 15%. In fact, people are killed mostly by people they know. Last year, almost half of all homicides were committed by a friend or an acquaintance. Peter?
All right, Duncan, thank you. Duncan McHugh in Vancouver tonight.